necessarily know if you have to, I guess, submit your own music or how. I don't know the real backstory on how it works, but just to me, period, it's like there's no way that you can legitimately sit here and be, especially a female rapper, and be happy if you can win 10 Grammys, and if Nicki Minaj got 0, to me that Grammy award still means nothing, because it's almost literally like
she got a Grammy.
No, she don't. She got 0.
Really?
Yes, 0, not a 1. Not 1 at all, 0.
Damn. Oh, Cardi B was the first.
Yeah, Cardi. I mean, after Lauryn Hill, so Cardi was. Yeah,
no, that's what I'm saying. I mean, in recent time, that.
Yeah. Cardi was the most in recent time, and then Meg got one for Savage, the Savage remix with Beyonce. But just my whole thing of it is like, and y'all know I love Meg and I love Cardi and all of them, Glorilla, Lotto. It's cool, but I still, to me, it's literally like if you played in the NBA and Michael Jordan never won an MVP, and everybody considers Michael Jordan the GOAT. I don't care how you feel about any of those other females. You cannot sit here and say that Nicki Minaj is not the greatest female rapper of all times. So with that being said, there's no way in God's green earth you telling me this girl, what's her name, Doechii, got 5 Grammy nominees for this year's award, and you sitting here telling me Nicki got 0? If this girl win an award, though, you talking about this girl can't even do her own headline tour yet. Like that, to me, certain stuff just don't make no sense at all. Like I get it, like when people was upset with like the Killer Mike situation last year, him beating Travis Scott, but Killer Mike didn't put in his work. Excuse me, you talking about with this, and I said this a million times, and I'll continuously say this. The Doechii girl is real live, really just getting kind of pushed and forced on people because it's a TDE thing. And right now, Kendrick Lamar kind of kicked in the door and had such an amazing year, and you can just tell people kind of just want to be on the good side of TDE. And I understand, yeah, Kendrick Lamar is not even signed to TDE anymore, but still, when you think of TDE, you still think of Kendrick Lamar. Even when he was going on his back and forth before he even dropped the music, the only people who was defending him still was TDE, the owner, the artist, other people affiliated with that label. So there you can't not detach her or him away from that situation. So realistically, just like, bro, there's no way in the world you telling me on God's green earth that all these females can sit here and win Grammys and Nicki don't get one. And I've said this on this podcast a million times. I'm not sitting here even making it like that album was super great or even memorable, or I'm still going back to play any of those songs right now, but still I'm not about to discredit, because we talk about this all the time. Ain't no song is that everybody song was all over the place. It was on every commercial, Gatorade, T-Mobile, all of them burnt that goddamn song to the ground. So for that to be as big as it was commercially, and still, they even play it in the gym and everything. So for it to be as big commercially, it makes no sense. You telling me this song don't get nominated for not 1 Grammy? Even if it lose, but still to me, it's like, it's no way that we can sit here and say it's all said and done. When Nicki Minaj finally just hang it up and be like, I'm gonna retire, she done with 0 Grammys at all. How does that award even hold any value if you sitting here saying, let's just sit here and say Doechii win 1 or win 2. Let's say she win all 5. I don't necessarily, I'm sure that's just too much, but let's just say she got 3. She got 3 and she made end up. Let's just sit here and say she got her career don't never even sniff half of a Nicki Minaj. And I get people trying to sit here and say, oh, the Grammys is more about the artistic and people.
But that's when I asked them, what weight do the Grammys really hold? Even if Nicki doesn't win a Grammy, does that really put a tank on her career?
No, it doesn't. I mean, to me, it don't put a tank on her career, but I'm sure that
who would it put it? I mean, who? I get it, and then I just also look at it. It's just like the Grammys are not for hip hop, really. I mean, look how many rappers don't have a Grammy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, for sure. I'm not discrediting that, but to me, that award, I just feel like that award loses a luster to it. And you listen to what I'm saying. You're absolutely right. I may even be sounding like a hypocrite right now, and realistically, I can kind of just push that on Nicki. Well, then you should kind of like come to the BET Awards and put a little bit more emphasis on how important that is than sitting here giving the Grammys. But because I know how important it is to artists, because you hear them all sit here and have their little moments where they sit here and either big it up or they kind of like, I'm over it, whatever. Because let's be clear, The Weeknd and Drake, both of them have kind of stood firm on how they kind of been over the Grammys. Jay-Z be having his moments where sometimes he with it and sometimes he against it. But my whole thing of it is even still just like, what's the purpose of even keep nominating rappers if you're not going to sit here and do right by arguably a top 10 rapper of all times, male or female? That to me just don't make no sense. Like when we talk about Nicki Minaj, it's not just about, and I seen a girl get in my comments like, it's no such thing as a female rap category. It is, bro. Like let's be serious. The same way as trap music, the same way as drill. It's not awarded. Like in the awards, it's not that. It's just gonna be hip hop or whatever song of the year, whatever case may be. What I'm just still saying is she's still the bar for female rappers. If you are a woman and you are rapping, she still set the bar for that, because there's not like, you can't sit here and say it's not a genre. No. They don't have no category for that. Because when Cardi B won album of the year, she beat Nipsey's Victory Lap.
Okay.
So yeah, it's not it's not broke
So
down.
I think that should be the argument then why they don't have a.
I don't think you need one because they don't do that. I mean, what they may do they do
They
that
do it
for?
everywhere else, don't they?
I think they do it for. I don't know, but I just still. I mean, that's what I said. I'm not making it seem like the Grammys are going to solidify or break Nicki Minaj's career because Nicki Minaj is still going to be a legend. Nicki Minaj is still a top 10 MC of all times. Nicki Minaj is still the greatest female rapper of all times, but still, it's just corny to me. Like it's just corny because you kind of could just pay attention. Like it's no way, bro. This Doechii girl and me and a homegirl of mine been arguing for since whenever they put out these nominees, and she like, you got to stop sleeping on her, bro. I'm not sleeping on her, but you are one of those people who try to be too artsy. I'm not. Though we talking about this is rap music.
See, she remind me of Missy Elliott. Like her whole, what's name that? Like that album, it sound like a Missy project.
Listen to what I'm saying though. So, that's cool, but all I'm just sitting here saying is it doesn't pass the test, and we know what the test is. It's not it's a bunch of people.
But that's the thing. Stop saying it's a test because the test you can't just keep your box that one. You gotta, I guess, appear to everybody. And if you keep saying, well, the test, if it's not in the hood, hood.
I'm not sitting here saying the hood. I'm talking about if it's not even on social media. Like if there has no impact on social media, screw the hood. Because we're not talking about the hood. We talking about actual what we judge other songs off of. Because right now, that's the only real litmus test that everybody can use. What's the impact of these songs via social media?
But I feel like even the social media, I mean, dude, that don't win you no awards because they don't have a social media.
No, listen, listen to what I'm saying. I get that, but we're still judging off. We know a song is hot or not if it's big on social media. I'm not sitting here saying, yeah, you can't win no award, but if you're not about to sit here and tell me a girl that don't got no song that if we sit here and say, oh, name a Doechii song where you sit here, you got to lose all your social media jumps. You're gonna lose all your social media jumps because she don't have no hit records for real. She don't have no sitting here like, of course, cool. She had the little song with JT, but that's still not a hit compared to what the rest of the girls have done all year long.
But that's why I say I feel like even with Nicki, I feel like Nicki, you pissed a lot of people off. So of course they're not going to sit here and even try to even, you know what I'm saying, because you keep talking about all this machine, that. So I feel like that's why I said you can't talk about them and then expect them to sit here and praise you at the same time.
I mean, I listen to what I'm saying. I'm not disagreeing with none of that, but it's still, to me, it tarnishes those. If like I said, again, it doesn't matter who any female rapper who wins a Grammy Award moving forward from 2024 on, and even including the one that Cardi and the ones that Meg got, bro, them Jones don't really mean nothing. If Michael Jordan don't got an MVP, who cares about the MVP? People not just imagine like how many people wouldn't care about if in the NBA wouldn't care about being in a top 10 scoring list if it didn't look like what it looked like. Now that it's LeBron, it's LeBron, it's Jordan, it's Kobe, it's Dirk Nowitzki, it's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, it's Shaq. You people want to make it to like get on that list. You want to crack that top 10. I'm sure Kevin Durant still, because he wants his name to be mentioned in some of those things. So to me, it's just still, it doesn't make no sense that you sit here saying, if I'm just, like I said, if Nicki Minaj call it quits tomorrow and then all these other women just continuously win Grammys and we still look back and like, damn, Nicki don't got none. How do? Because then you just showed me that basically this was just a politic game, literally. It wasn't about the music. It wasn't about the impact. It wasn't how great of a rapper she was or nothing, because nobody can discredit her that. Like every other box, I don't know how you feel about the last album, cool. We can all see and say, tour on and sold out arenas. She was doubling. She came even double back on certain cities and did another date, and they still sold out again. You cannot deny her impact and how she still sell hard tickets and she still do the most streams. So it's kind of just like you said, basically saying none of that matters because Nicki Minaj pissed off some people behind the window. Like this, we can't see behind the curtain. Those people she pissed off behind the curtain. So now that that she should never win a Grammy, and we supposed to champion and cheer for everybody else to win. Well, no, bro, I'm not getting down with that. I'm not getting down with this Doechii girl. I don't care, and I ain't even trying to like rain on her parade. But bro, I can see somebody you're sitting here trying to force.
Get nominated for last year? Cola Ray, didn't she get nominated for a Grammy last year?
I can't remember. She might have. I'm sure she did. It was probably for girls as players too. That's the only thing I can kind of even imagine if she got nominated. But still, it's just like, bro. To me, it's just certain things are just disrespectful, and I feel like that
has Nicki been nominated.
I'm sure she's been nominated before.
Oh, okay. Well, then, I mean, I can't. I don't know. I can't. I don't see how that can be a big issue if you still who you are. I don't. Like, it is what it is.
I mean, I hear you, but I think everybody still kind of want those awards. I mean, to me, it don't mean nothing.
How many did Lil Wayne get?
I don't know. I'm sure it's not crazy. I'm sure it's not a crazy number, but
that's why I'm saying. That's why I said when you say that, it's just like I know a lot of people who don't have Grammys, so that's why I'm just like.
I mean, Nas just recently got his the last couple of years.
One, yeah.
Lil Wayne Grammys. 5.
Fine. Okay. Yeah, that's what I said. I don't.
Like I said, I'm not listening to what I'm saying. To me personally, I'm not. It wouldn't still. Nicki Minaj would still be who she is, but I'm just still saying. To me, it just seems funny, and it just kind of to me, it just waters down the award. That's all I'm saying here saying. Like I could even respect if you sit here and told me that Sexy Red got nominated for 5 Grammys this year or Glorilla got nominated for 5 Grammys this year. Cool. But there's no way y'all sit here telling me I'm supposed to respect the Grammy Awards and that girl getting 5 nominated. She did not have a bigger year than Glorilla, Sexy Red, Lotto, Meg Thee Stallion. None of them. Even the song that they got Cardi nominated for. That was like, bro, nobody listened to that Cardi B song enough. Like, who listened to that song?
That's why I kind of believe more so like it's the whole submitting stuff. What are you submitting or who you push for? So like I said, I'm not mad at TDE for trying to put her out front, you know what I'm saying, putting her face out there.
I mean, I guess. Whatever. I mean, and shout out to Kendrick. Kendrick did deserve having. I think he got like 8 nominations. I'm not mad at him. Like I'm not. That's why I'm saying I don't want it to make it seem like I'm just hating on TDE. I can respect the Johnson Kendrick because he had an OD year. Like his year was crazy. So I mean, of course you can respect that one. But like I said, I'm not about to hang too much on the Grammys. I just kind of wanted to get that off my chest because that Nicki Minaj thing was like that to me was just like beyond disrespectful, and it was just so disrespectful to be like. Bro, how somebody got nominated for 5? I couldn't even ask 5 people have they heard this girl project, and you sitting here telling me she got nominated. She got 5 nominations. I could go up to 500 random people right now, and I guarantee you, maybe 5 people may know. It depends on where I go. Maybe 5 people have even heard of her, let alone heard of one of her songs. But like I said, anyway, moving on to other news in the hip hop space.